my favorite foods. Today's recipe is a request for James. James asked for a bechamel. The bechamel is one of the 5 classic mother sauces in the French cuisine. So if there's one sauce you gotta master, it's the bechamel. So let's get started. It's super easy. There's just a couple of tricks you want to know. I always like to go with a nice heavy pot. For the perfect bechamel, I like to start with equal parts butter and all-purpose flour. Over medium heat, melt my butter. So once the butter is melted, and only when it's melted, then I add all at once, same amount of flour. So this is 1/3 of a cup of butter, 80 grams, same amount, 80 ml flour. This is what's called a roux. Over medium heat, I work this just to cook out the flour a little bit. Now, flour is cooked out for about 2 to 3 minutes. If I was in Nolens or New Orleans and I really wanted to make a nice, thick, dark roux, what they do is keep cooking it down until it's almost like deep brown. You're actually cooking down, sometimes oil, sometimes butter. But here, I want to take it fully off the heat. So a lot of times people say add the milk little by little, but really the key is turn it off the heat at this point completely before you even start adding the milk. So now, milk in one hand, and I go to a whisk. Just the first amount of milk is going to go in. And I stir that. Now you're in the clear. Now you don't have to worry about a thing. Now I just add all my milk at once. Do you dare me to do it? The whole thing. Just like that. And there will be no lumps. Once it's thoroughly whisked, now and only now do I put it back on the heat, medium, and now I switch to a wooden spoon. That whisk is critical just to break out all that butter and flour. As soon as it starts to come to a boil, then I'm going to stir a little bit more rapidly. But to me, I like at this point to add the nutmeg, which is critical in a bechamel. Whole nutmeg, look at how it looks. It's kind of this gnarly little nut. So beautiful. And I get a little grater. Okay, so after about 5 minutes, and that really depends. I say 5 minutes, but you know, how big is the pot? How does it conduct heat? How is your element? It really is gonna take, there's gonna be quite a variance. So you wanna kind of look to see what you're looking for. Here, it's all about the boiling. As it bubbles, then you know it's gonna start getting this texture. Now, I switch at this point between a whisk and a wooden spoon. The whisk just helps to kind of smooth out any little, you know, bits of flour, but really you took that precaution at the beginning, so you're home free. Just whisk, makes it all smoother. Make sure you get in the little corners. Yeah, that's looking good. I'm going to actually use this to make a moussaka, one of my family's all-time classic Greek recipes, but you can do whatever you want with it. Add some cheese and it can be a morning. Remember, if you have any requests, send them my way. I'd love to make what you want me to make. Thanks for joining me. I'm Christine Cushing. Wow. Bubblicious.